Hello, rap members. It's time to experience some Super Mario Brothers Super Literature Club. It just rolls off the tongue. It just rolls right off the tongue. And perhaps, as Hoosier just said, perhaps this time instead of saying, hey, rap members, I should say, hey, paisanos. Yeah, and Hoosier, you said you watched the show as a kid. I watched it a lot as a kid. When I was a little boy, this was one of my favorite cartoons, even though this, in retrospect, it's a little cursed. You know, we had really different standards in the early 2000s for fucking TV than we did now, but oh my god, looking back, because I remember out of curiosity looking up one, it's so fucking weird and kind of cursed sometimes, but it holds a special place in my heart for how unbelievably goofy it is, and how fucking ballsy and weird it is. But, it's just peak, and this mod is peak. Like, the characters are in character. The production value is fucking hilarious. Because, like, they actually made a lot of CGs and art for different things, even though some of the art is really low quality, but it just adds to the charm. And it actually is written like a Super Mario Bros. Super Show episode. Like, it has the fucking New York 80s humor. It has the fucking goofy-ass characters and the pasta jokes, and it's just everything was perfect. And it's wholesome. And it's not shitposty and just brain rotty like some of the other fucking funny mods we played. Like, it's genuinely charming while being hilarious. I'm glazing. I'm going to glaze it. I'm allowed to glaze it because it's fucking fantastic. But anyways, why don't we go ahead and switch over to the main screen here and get this fucking game open. Also, this is Laugh Cry Dubtron by Pilot Red Sun, for anybody who's wondering. Oop. I fucking love this. I fucking love it. It's the best edit for a title screen I might have ever seen. I missed the first stream. Okay, quick summary. Really quick summary. I can't fucking give a summary over this goddamn music. I just can't. I actually can't. Okay. Really quick summary of where we left off. So, it started as, just like the show did, it started with the live action Captain Walbano. I always forget the Luigi actor's name, my bad. They're both in there. Luigi said he's writing a book and then he wants to start a book club at their fucking basement that they're plumbing in. And then while they're on a plumbing job, they get fucking shoved into a pipe and they get shot into the magical kingdom of Doki Literature Club land. Bowser's here and Sayori gets attacked by two Koopas with pikes and Mario saves her life and she hugs him and thanks him. And then Sayori makes up the excuse that they're her distant cousins that she apparently makes often. And she went to the literature club and kept the Mario Brothers at school the first day. And then explained everything to Monica. Monica's in on the gig. And now the Mario Brothers are part of the literature club because Luigi wanted to be part of making books anyway. And apparently, they have to protect these girls since King Koopa was trying to attack them with their Koopas. And then Yuri and Natsuki were, of course, freaking out. And Natsuki and Toad were a little butting heads at first, but then they had a little makeup. See, they were pissed because Toad was reading through all of her manga and disorganizing everything. And then Natsuki and him, you know, Toad's very feisty in the show, if you recall. So they were getting a little at each other. But they made up. And then Yuri is staying with Princess Peach currently to stay safe, or to keep her safe. Peach is keeping Yuri safe. And then Luigi and Mario are staying with Sayori. While Monica talked directly to us, the player, and said she's aware of this goofy mod. And that she has plans. We're not sure if she's going to work with Bowser or if she's going to play into being the damsel so we can save her. I'm not sure yet. But Monica's not staying with any of the Mario Bros. So, that's, there you go. That's the summary. Was that Toad? Oh, yeah. This is so jarring. Two chihuahuas barking at each other. Oh, yeah. That is what they're like. Two little fucking munchkins. But yeah, and then Luigi and Mario made Sayori the best fucking spaghetti she's had in her life. And now we're going to school together. Hey, sorry about last night. Hey, it's okay. Just Maybe don't eat that much at once next time. Huh, if I have to. But when you really think about it, it's your guys' fault for making such yummy pasta. I'm surprised you even got up this morning. Are you gonna make it to school today? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Let's go. My paisano is Marioing right now. Oh no, hey, coffee. So, how often do those Koopa guys usually show up? It's hard to say. These clowns are pretty slow, so they ain't so good at planning their attacks. Yeah, they could be at the other side of town, or maybe even be right around the corner. Everyone walks around the corner. There are no Koopa Troopas to be seen. Hello. Or, you know, maybe not. Oh, there they are. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me just, I had to get my sound pad open. They could be right around the corner. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're back. Don't worry, Sayori. These Koopa Troopas are no match for the Super Mario Bros. You ready, Luigi? On it, bro. Pasta power! Hop. Yeah, get him. It looks like someone's not scared of Koopas anymore. Well, I don't need to be scared when I've got friends protecting me. Now, come on. If we hurry, I can still get to class on time. Absolute cinema. Absolutely. Absolutely absolute cinema. Hey, guys. What took you so long? Sorry, we got held up by some Koopa Troopas on the way here. They were no match for us, though. I don't doubt it. You two have always made such a good team. They totally do, right? Well, I better get getting to class before I'm late. Have fun, you guys. So, did you run in? Did you or Toad run into any Koopas? Toad said that he fought some yesterday afternoon, but he took care of them. That's good. What about you, Princess? We didn't see any Koopas, but Yuri's been acting really weird. She was on edge the entire time I was at her house. Hey, you saw how she was acting yesterday. She was probably just nervous about having a guest. I hope you're right, Luigi. Don't worry about it, Princess. How about we all get back into our books while we wait for the club to start? Before we do that, I haven't seen Toad anywhere. Have you seen him, Princess? Oh, he's already reading in the closet. He was acting a little strange when I was talking to him earlier, though. I'll go check on him. Something might have happened yesterday. Please, Luigi, I need this. My pasta is kind of sauceless. I'm using oregano. Yuri didn't want Peach to find her knife and pen collection. I don't doubt it. Why is Peach so big? I don't know. The fucking cutouts they use are really funny, though. Hey, oh, sorry, I thought it was him. Hey, Toad, how you doing? Actually, there's something I want to ask, Mario. Let me sit up straight. These are, I gotta like really like fucking project my vocal cords with some of these voices today. Okay, deep breaths. Sure thing, what is it? Am I Moe? What are you talking about? You're not Moe, you're Toad. No, not Moe, Moe! It's a word that keeps coming up in a lot of those manga. I think it means small, but I'm not really sure. I don't really get it, but you probably shouldn't put too much thought into a word like that if you don't actually know what it means. If it's still troubling you later, you should ask Natsuki about it. You read it in her book, so she'd probably know what it means. You're right! Thanks for trying to help! No worries, Toad. If you need anything else, I'll be over there reading my book. Got it, Mario! Sometime later. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Hey, Monica! Monica! Woo! Monica! Yeah! It's Monica! It's right here for me! It's right here for plus. Look at that! It's fucking Monica! Woo! Monica! Yeah! It was called for, chat. It was called for. Oh my god, this is Pete. Yes, Toad, you're Moe. Dear Lord, stop, Toad. Oh, what did he say? Hey, Monica, were you okay on your own? Aw, were you worried about me, Mario? I did get attacked by a few Koopa Troopas, but I did nothing, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. It was actually kind of cute how they thought they could take me on. Wow, Monica, I didn't know you could fight. Monica can fight? Is that why you didn't need help yesterday? Well, I wouldn't call it fighting exactly, but I can defend myself, no problem. You think she's talking about deleting their files, but really she fucking pulled out a cap and was like, fuck fucking Koopas! Sorry, chat. Perhaps you could teach us at some point. It would make things significantly easier for our new friends if we were able to defend ourselves. I don't know if it's something that can really be taught. Besides, I'm sure that Mario and his friends will get to the bottom of things soon. And after that, we won't need to defend ourselves anyway. How do you know that? Because the author only wrote 3 days worth of script. Very called for. I could take you on, Monica. Who said that? It's that damn wind again. Is she always like this? She mentioned it off the yesterday as well. Yeah, sometimes it's just easier to ignore her when she gets like this. Hey, I'm standing right here, you know. Sorry, Monica. By the way, we should probably start the club activities early today. It'll take a lot longer with this many people. Good point, Sayori. There are a lot of poems to get through. Okay, everyone, it's time to share poems. We have a lot more members than usual, and we might not have enough time to read every poem, so let's make sure to give you guys a new chance to show us what they've got. Peak Monica fourth wall break. It is so fucking peak. Who should I show my poem to first? Just the club. Sure. I should start with the club. They know way more about poetry than we do, so they'll have to give some good feedback. Hi, Mario. Are you ready to share your poems? Hi, Mario. Hello, Mario. Yes, but where are Sayori and Natsuki? I believe they are discussing something near the closet, but it didn't seem like they wanted anyone else to hear. Would you be able to get them? You'll have more time to share with your friends if the four of us all read it at once. Sure thing. I don't know about this, Sayori. Come on, please. Are you sure this is even legal? What is he talking about? I promise it'll be okay. Can you just please do this for me? Look, I think about it, but how am I gonna get the chance to do it when Toad's staying in my place? You're a smart girl. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Hey, Monica wants you two to come and share poems. How long have you been standing there for, Mario? And how much did you hear? I didn't hear anything, honest. Oh, okay, let's get going. How do they get the dialect of Mario so fucking perfectly? You can tell they watched a lot of this show. Luigi! Hey, Monica, sorry for holding everyone up. No worries. What were you talking about anyway? Well, we weren't talking about anything, okay? Don't we have some poems to share or something? Okay. I won't make you talk about it if you don't want to. But yeah, I called you over. We could all talk about Mario's poem before the club ends. Would you care to show us, Mario? Here you go, Monica. All. This is a good poem, Mario. I bet Luigi likes it as well. Yeah, we did write it for Luigi, I forgot. You think so? I think she's right. Reading this poem fills me with an overwhelming feelings of nostalgia for Brooklyn, as if I've been there myself. I have no doubt that your brother will appreciate what you have written here. Some of the best poems are written from the heart, and this one has heart written all over it. You did a fantastic job of taking what you hold dear and putting it into words. It can take a long time to learn how to write like this. Gee, thank you guys. But there's no way my poem is half as good as any of yours. We'll see about that. Does anyone want to go first? Oh, choose me. Sure thing, Sayori. I know you've been sorry, I fucking dyslexia that. I know you've been extra excited to share your poem today. Yay, here you go, Mario. Spaghetti dinner! Oh, I have my drawing glove on still, whoops. Was that microwave.mp4? Oh, that was actually lanepowerlines.mp4, or mp3 rather. My favorite genre of poem? Yes, Brooklyn. Truly one of the greatest, but I personally prefer the Bronx. All right, spaghetti dinner. I used to eat spaghetti every day with my friend. Their family recipe would make us happy again. But one day my friend went away, and my spaghetti dinner never tasted the same. No matter how much I made, the spaghetti dinner wouldn't make me better. I tried to find the right ingredients. The spaghetti never made me better. Noting that nothing that I tried would work. Sorry, Chad, I'm fucking blind apparently, my god. I made myself a promise then. The spaghetti just makes the pain worse, so I'll never eat it again. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. The spaghetti just makes the pain worse. I know she's writing about the MC who moved away. But the line, taking it seriously, the spaghetti just makes the pain worse, so I'll never eat it again. There's some deep lyrics. Some really deep lyrics. But one day, something strange occurred. Some new friends were in town, I heard. I was not one they came to see, but they still chose to eat with me. I learned something new that day. The reason why my spaghetti wasn't making me better. The secret wasn't in the pasta sauce. The secret was who you eat it with. Sayori, I love it! It's bittersweet. It's in character. It's bittersweet and it's funny. And it's about food. How more, you can't make it much more in character than that. Pasta power! You really liked the spaghetti that night, eh, Sayori? Yeah, it's a little more than that, you know. It's just really nice to know I have friends that genuinely care and want to make me feel better. So I wrote this poem to say thanks. What gives? You never write us any poems. Oh, sorry, Natsuki. Would you feel better if I promised to write a poem for you tomorrow? I mean, I wouldn't want to make Yuri jealous or anything. Hoo-hoo. You don't need to worry about me. Sayori can write her poem for whoever she wants. Well, I guess if you can write me a poem if you really want to. Sorry to interrupt, but do we still have time for one more poem? Do either of you want to share? That's fine, I can show my poem instead. But you will have to share with Mario tomorrow, okay? Fine. If I must. Great, make sure you write something good. Here's my poem, Mario. My laughing just woke my fiance up. Oh no! Checkmate! I need a fucking drink, hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. Checkmate. A pawn moves diagonally to take an enemy pawn. The pawn is removed from play, but it's okay. It was just in the way of victory. A rook moves to be in range of an enemy. The rook will be taken on the enemy's turn, but it's okay. The knight will be defeated by one of our own the next turn. A knight moves past an enemy pawn to take their queen instead. The pawn is still in play, but it's okay. The queen was bigger threat to the king. A bishop moves to block an enemy from taking the king. The bishop has no chance of survival, but it's okay. The king was in check. A queen moves to take an enemy piece and repeats this several turns in a row. The queen took so many lives only to be killed by an enemy bishop, but it's okay. Anything for the king. A man decides that he has had enough of chess and moves to put the game away. The king is removed from play, but it's okay. It was just another piece of the game anyway. Lust. Another piece of the game. What? Wait, what? Am I gonna fucking have to analyze a poem from the Super Mario Brothers Super Literature Club ddlc mod? Am I gonna, cause like, what do you, why was this actually kind of an interesting poem though? This is actually kind of an interesting poem, to be real. Hold on, what? A pawn moves diagonally to take an enemy pawn. Pawn's removed from play, but it's okay. It was in the way of victory, alright? The rook moves to an enemy knight. It's okay, the knight will be defeated by one of our own the next turn. A knight moves past their queen instead. It's okay, the queen was the bigger threat to the king. The king was in check. Anything for the king. So is this like saying that like each piece is like sacrificing themselves for the greater good. But then it ends with a man decides he's had enough chess and he puts the game away. The king is removed from play. But it's okay, he was just another piece of the game. And I actually don't know what this last part is trying to say, though. Yes, you must analyze. I wanted to, because believe it or not, it's a pretty good poem. I actually like this poem. Man decides he's had enough of chess, and he moves to put the game away. The king is removed from play, but it's okay. It was just... Wait, so is it saying a man decides that he has had enough chess and moves? Notice it didn't say moved. It says moves in real time to put the game away. And then it says the king is removed from play. So is this saying that the king was the man in the first place? The king is removed from play, but it's okay. It was just another piece of the game anyway. So what does this say? Is this saying that the king... I actually don't know what this is saying. And then it says lust, another piece of the game. I know that in the edit says that the queen took so many lives only to be killed by an enemy bishop, but it's okay. Anything for the king. What is this about the original game, ddlc? Is that what it's about? Is it saying that, like, the pawn was in the way, but she was in the way of victory? Is this Sayori? The rook moves in range of an enemy knight, but it's okay. The knight will be defeated by one of our own the next turn. Is this talking about Yuri? A knight moves. It's okay. The queen was a bigger threat to the king. I don't know. Maybe that's just Natsuki getting removed by the queen, which is Monica. And then it says a bishop moves to block an enemy from taking the king. The bishop has no chance to survive, but it's okay. The king was in check. The queen moves to take an enemy piece. Repeats this several turns in a row. So this is like the queen deleting all of the characters, which is Monica. He took so many lives, only to be killed by an enemy bishop. The bishop, which is the player. And the bishop moves to block the enemy rook from taking the king. So the bishop is the player character, blocking the king, you, the person playing the game, from Monica, the queen. And the Monica did all of these things for the king in the first place. And then when the man decided that he had enough, he puts the game away. We are the man. The king is removed from play. Monica can no longer interact with us anymore. Because the original ddlc is finished. And it was presumptuously uninstalled until Super Mario Super Literature Club was installed. But it's okay. It was just another piece of the game anyway. Why does it say lust? Why does it say lust, though? Why does it say lust? Player is the bishop. Player is Catholic confirmed. I do think this is about the original game, though. It really seems like it's about the original game, and I think the king is representative of the player. Who the other pieces are doesn't really matter. But it does seem like it's implicated the bishop was the player character. Interesting. It just says that. I can't break apart this poem anymore. I don't understand what this is implicating. Is this supposed to be saying something about Monica in this mod? Is she feeling lust? What is this saying? We'll have to see, chat. Is this gonna have a story? Is this fucking goof-ass mod going to have a story? It's just another piece of the game. That means we're another piece of the game. Wow, this poem is really something, Monica. I didn't think that chess could be this interesting. Thank you, Mario. To be honest, I wasn't really sure what to write about for today's poem. Why would you write a poem about chess, though? Well, it isn't necessarily about chess, you know. Sometimes a poem has meaning beyond what's written on the page. I got that, Monica. I did understand that. It was actually a really interesting poem. I did structure the poem to resemble the back and forth of a real chess game, but that's not really relevant to the actual subject matter. Monica, this poem feels rather hopeless. I hate to ask, but are you doing okay? Don't worry, Yuri. The events that inspired this poem probably aren't even canon to this mod. I was right! It's about the original Doki Literature Club. I actually read it correctly. I wasn't being silly. It was about the original game. And that's why at the end it said that he was just part of the game when he decided to quit playing. Because the player she was going after so dearly is no longer like a part of this anymore. So Monica's not concerned with getting to the player in this mod. I think it's what it's... I think that the mod was about this The poem was about this mod, and that Monica's saying that she's not concerned with getting to the player, as the player is just part of the game. That's how I'm going to take it. Canon event. Monica's canon event in the DDLC universe. This is canon. This mod is canon to the real DDLC chat. Can't you tell? Oh god. No. Bashika, wait. Don't look at me like that. Oh goodness gracious. I really just went that deep into thought over Super Mario Brothers Literature Club. Don't worry, Yuri. Oh, I just heard that. Huh? I mean, there's just enough time left for Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're working on something, you can come up with a new idea to improve it partway through. Obviously, that's a typo, whatever. Obviously, you want whatever you're working on to be the best it can be. But if you keep coming up with new ideas, it'll never get finished. If you're having trouble getting it done in a reasonable time frame, you should set yourself a cutoff date where you stop thinking of new ideas and just focus on getting it done instead. Why is Monica giving a good tip in Mario Brothers Literature Club right now, chat? If you're having trouble getting it done in a reasonable time frame, you should set yourself a cutoff date where you stop thinking of new ideas and focus on getting those done instead. Artists out there, you have been called out. Writers, artists, modders, you heard it. Set yourself a cutoff date. Stop starting new projects and having a folder of hundreds of unfinished ideas. It's time to finish some of those ideas. Pick out your favorite ones and cut the rest off. Delete them from your memory. Lord Salvato said so himself. It's canon. Oh yeah. That's my tip of the day. Thanks for listening. Of course, Monica. Who should I show my phone to next? Can we see everyone? I don't know. Luigi! Something about him appearing on the screen as a poem. I can't process this. I can't process it. Something about, like, my brain expecting, like, fucking Yuri or Sayori, and then seeing Luigi just killed my brain for some reason. I was so used to seeing actual DDLC art. Hey, Mario, you ready to share poems? You bet, Luigi. Okay, let's see what you've got. Wow, this really is a good poem, Mario. Way better than what I wrote. Hey, don't beat yourself up, Luigi. This is the first time we're writing poems, so you can't expect it to be anything amazing. But your poem was so good, Mario. Well, I didn't do anything special. I bet that if you keep it up, you'll get the hang of it in no time. Maybe you're right. I should try again tonight, but I guess I gotta go to get you this. I guess I gotta show you this one first. This is fucking amazing. Chat. I'm gawking. I'm gonna hit that gawk. It's gonna be Luigi's. Oh, stop! It's 6 o'clock! Luigi time! The time that is just mine. If you forget it, that should be considered a crime. My hat's green like a lime. What is this poem? What? Luigi time at 6 o'clock. Luigi time. That time is just mine. If you forget it, that should be considered a crime. My head's green like a lime. But I'm not good at writing a poem. But I'll do it while we look for a way home. My hair needs a comb. I should have picked an easier way to rhyme than a poem. That had no flow at all. Oh my god. That had no flow at all. I couldn't rap that as Luigi. I just couldn't. Guys, I think this mod needs to be part of the essential DDLC mods for beginners list. Yes! I agree. Put it up there with Blue Skies in summertime. My god. Luigi. Yeah, bro? I'm starting to understand why you were so worried about sharing your poem. do it! It's awful, isn't it? This is Rapland all over again, Mario! Mario grabs Luigi by the shoulders. Listen to me, Luigi. I would never, ever let something like Ratland happen again. Hey, is everything okay over here? Luigi's not feeling so hot about this here poem. Well, how's about I take a look at it then? I can help give some pointers on things you can do to improve. Okay then, Monica. Luigi hands his poem to Monica. Well, I can definitely see what you mean. But it is your first poem, so don't let it get to you. I can tell you wanted to stick to a strict rhyme scheme, but at the same time, you clearly struggle to come up with words that rhyme. If you're having trouble with that, you can try rhyming in sets of 2 instead of 4, or just dropping the rhyme scheme entirely. You're also not paying much attention to the numbers of syllables each time. Yeah, I was gonna say it had terrible flow. My God, it was so comical. That sort of thing can work well when used effectively, but here it just breaks the flow of the poem. Yeah, that's true. There's a time and place. It must be worth keeping each line more uniform until you're more confident with your writing. Well, Monica, that's really good advice. It was actually. Thanks, Luigi. That's Monica's second writing tip of the day. Why is this mod actually written with, like, quality and not just fucking shitpost? Thanks for listening. Are you starting to feel better now? Yeah, I'm gonna try again tonight, and this time the poem will be way better. Looking forward to it, Luigi. All right, Toad, let's see. Got a poem for me, Mario? You know, this would be a great teaser for a stream. Like, if I just, like, posted this fucking screenshot as, like, the teaser for a stream. It's just Pete. Pete, just Pete. Toad Pete. That's right. Yep, here you go. You did okay. Not as good as my poem, but it's okay. You sound pretty confident, Toad. That's because my poem is the best. Have you already read the other poems? That was fast. Nah, I don't even need to read them because I know mine is the best. You'll agree too once you read it. Oh my good lord. Good lord. Toad Day. Today we saved a girl from some Koopa Troopas, and to say that she invited us to her club. Thanks? What? Oh God, this is hard to read. And to say thanks she invited us to her club, we had to wait for a long time while they were in class. So I read these fun comics called manga. This one girl yelled at me because they belonged to her, but we're friends now, I guess. I ended up going up to her house in case she got attacked on the way back. So we read more manga at her place. The end. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. That was 5 times worse than Luigi time. Do you like it, Mario? It's, really something. Rat, why are you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful as shit, bro. The fuck is wrong with you? Stop fucking laughing, bro. We twerking on this shit? Oh, gee, what do you mean? My Koopa is kind of shellless. My favorite part's the title. It's funny because it sounds like today, but it's Toad Day instead. And I'm Toad. Don't worry, Toad. I got it. This is really accurate to the show. I actually feel like I'm watching an episode. Writing poems is tons of fun. We should have come to the club ages ago. Speaking of the club, did you get a chance to talk to Natsuki yet? Oh, thanks for reminding me. Let's go ask him now. Hey, Natsuki.
stop. Am I Moe? You guys are hilarious. Hey, what's the big idea? Sorry, but that's the last thing I was expecting you to ask. But seriously, no one says that word. No one who says that word is gonna be talking about you. Then who are they talking about? They're talking about, well, if you're lucky, you'll never have to meet anyone who uses that word. So don't worry about it, okay? And if that's all you need, I need to go, do some things. Secret things.
What? Nensky walks out of the club room suspiciously. What?
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 What? What do you mean? What is she doing? Why is she being sus? Natsuki, I got my fucking eye on you, girl.
What was that about?
I don't know, Toad. I don't know either. I'm fucking crying. She took MC's pen like Yuri. Oh God, no! Oh God, no! Not Natsuki. Oh no. Hey, Peach, you're really fucking close.
Did you have fun writing your poem, Mario?
It was all right. At least we're trying new things, eh?
Yeah, we never really did try anything like this in the Mushroom Kingdom. Do you want to share what you wrote first?
Sure thing, princess.
I like it. Good job, Mario.
Thanks. I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but I guess it turned out okay.
So, wrote it all on your own?
So, oh my God, this actually has a point system like OG Doki, because I wrote it mostly for Luigi and a little for Peach. And for most mods drop the point system and just, they only pay attention to which girl you got the most points for, and then all the other girls just have the same response. But in actual Doki, each word assigns 1 to 3 points to each girl, and the girls have a different reaction. So it is possible to have every single girl dislike your poem in the classic game. And it's possible to have every girl like your poem in one day in the class. Most people don't know that because it's very hard to do. But this mana seems to have that because she said it was okay instead of disliking it. I'm gonna get a migraine if I keep laughing like this. This mod needs to stop being so funny. Yeah, I was hurting from laughing on the first fucking stream. Hooser.
So, wrote it all on your own? I had to ask Yuri to give me some writing advice. Hopefully mine's okay as well.
It's just so peak. It is. It's just so peak. It's the fucking One Piece meme.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toast.
It's just fucking Mario 64. It's a really good reference. Because it's a poem, and she writes it as like a poem in the game. That's so fucking funny. Hold on a second. When did you have time to go back to the castle?
Mario.
And why did you just bring the cake with you instead of making me go back to get it? Did someone say cake?
No. I mean, yes, but it was meant to be a metaphor.
Aww. A meta what's it?
Metaphor. It's when you say something that isn't actually what you say it is. Yuri said I should use them to write a good poem.
What? She completely missed the point! So you meant to write a poem by lying about something?
I don't know. Maybe. She's so dumb.
I think you misunderstood Yuri when she explained metaphors. You're not meant to lie. You're meant to use your poem to represent something without actually describing it. So your poem could be about looking for someone, but instead you write about a lion hunting its prey. Yeah, see, Sayori, she gets it. Why do I, unironically, without joking, really fucking like this mod? Or you could write about a bird trying to escape a cage, but have it represent the way you feel, trapped by something in your life. A good metaphor can take simple situation and turn it into something a lot more interesting.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yuri was acting pretty weird last night, so I didn't want to make her uncomfortable by asking too many questions.
Is Yuri okay? Don't worry, she probably just wasn't used to having people stay in her house.
And thanks for the advice, Sayori. I'll use it when I write my next poem.
No worries, princess. I guess that was Sayori's writing tip of the day. Yes! I love this mod. Fucking cinema. Sayori, get out of here. Nobody asked you. JK, I would never say that. Sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. Natsuki's gonna write a poem about Amy and her spiders. Chat, I love this mob. I can't do much more because my throat is hurting really bad from voicing this. Let's try to get to the end of the day. I don't know what choices are killing me. Probably Toad and Peach. But going that high with Peach is honestly difficult. And Toad's is Toad.
Do you like the title, Monica? It's funny because it sounds like today, but it's Toad Day instead, and I'm Toad.
Yeah, I get it, Toad. You know, this is a lot closer to a diary entry than what would traditionally be considered a poem. There's not anything wrong with that, but maybe next time, instead of just talking about what you did that day, you can put more thought into what you want to write and how you want to write it.
Gee, that's some good advice. I'll make sure that my next poem is something you'll never forget.
No worries, Toad. I guess that was Monica's third writing tip of the day. Thanks for listening. Uncomfortable cut. See, I told you it was no good. It's not that bad, Luigi. I like the part where you talked about limes. Oh, sorry, I'm not very good at giving feedback. Well, on the bright side, it's not like tomorrow's poem could be any worse, eh? Oh no, I'm scared. I suppose that's one way to stay optimistic.
Did you not like my poem? So you think you can replace me or something? What? Come on, do you expect me to believe this cake poem is just a coincidence? There's only one room for one baker in this club, and that's me. Got it? If you got a problem with that, I'll do to you what I did to Stacy. But there isn't a Stacy in this club. Not anymore, there isn't.
Bro. He's gonna write about that. No! It's great that everyone's getting along, isn't it, Mario? I don't know if I'd call it getting along. Are you worried about what Natsuki said to the princess? Don't worry. Threats of violence are just how she shows affection towards someone new. Once you get to know her, she's super sweet. Okay, everyone, it's time to leave. Make sure to be careful, extra careful on your way home. And don't forget about your poems either. I guess we should get going then. See you later, Monica. See you guys tomorrow. Whenever Monica activates that pose, my neurons activate a little bit. Natsuki's gonna jump Princess Toadstool. In the show, they did call her Princess Toadstool, didn't they? Right? She wasn't called Peach yet, I don't think. Do you think we'll run into any Koopa Troopas again? I wouldn't worry. We probably scared them off earlier. But I've been wrong before. That was actually pretty funny. That was pretty funny. We probably scared them all. Just immediately shows up. Yeah, I've been wrong before. This is a lot of Koopas, Mario. Way more than we would have thought earlier. So many, in fact, that they can't all fit on the screen. So just pretend there's a bunch of them. Get back, Sayori. We'll take care of this. Got it. Hey, Luigi, you still got that fire flower you've been saving for an emergency? Yeah, I got it right here, bro. Luigi holds up the fire flower triumphantly, but one of the Koopa Troopas hit him, causing it to go flying and land down the street. Oh, no! I guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way then. Come on, Luigi. Pasta power! Mario shoves a plunger into the Koopa Troopa's face, and Luigi jumps high into the air, landing on the head of another. But the brothers are surrounded, with no end of the Koopas in sight. Don't you love it when visual novels has action scenes? This is a real tight spot, Luigi. Just in case we don't make it, there's something I gotta tell you. You remember back in the 4th grade when someone ate your bagel, and we all blamed Stinky Jimmy? Well, it wasn't Stinky Jimmy. I ate your bagel and told everyone he did it. What? You ate my bagel? I'm sorry. I just wanted you to know before we're finished. This is it, Mario. This game's timing. My head hurts. Slippin' Jimmy. that what I was referencing? It might have even been. What? What? Stay away, my friends, you mean... Wait, why does this color scheme look so good on her? Whoa, Sayori cooked those Koopas! Oh my god, this is so fucking peak. This is so fucking peak! I couldn't let you two fight all these guys on your own, so I'm here to help. Well, the more the merrier. But how'd you figure out how to use the fire flower? Oh, I just picked it up and I turned all red. It's a good thing that I figured it out, huh? Yeah, with the three of us together, we'll take care of these Koopa Troopas, no problem. Are you ready, bro? What's up with you, Luigi? Why is he gone all silent? Sayori too. What? 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 This and that, this and that. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. What? 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 Mario, are you okay? Am I okay? What the happened to the Koopa Troopas? And why'd everything turn into rectangles? Rectangles? What are you talking about? The Koopa Troopas just disappeared all of a sudden. And then you were standing there like you were a statue or something. Oh boy. My pixels. The mod couldn't handle the action scenes. 10,000 my PC! But that's... What about all the crazy math things you were saying? Mario, you know that I'd never talk about maths. And you guys really didn't see the shapes? We definitely didn't see anything besides you spacing out. Let's go back to my place. I think we all just need some sleep after a scare like that. Okay, but your eyes are out for... Keep your eyes out for anything strange, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on? You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay. Today, I used a super crown for the first time. It was exhilarating. No, this is referencing that fucking awful special poem from the first game. That made me really fucking depressed. Today I used a special crown for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to go viral! I left a memento of the occasion below! That's the most wholesome rewrite of the poem I've ever seen. This is the fucking terrible one from Act 2 where Monica cuts herself and she says she thinks she knows how Yuri feels now. And she says she's the responsible one, so she won't be doing it again. And then it shows a blood stain. And it made me so fucking sad that Monica tried doing that because she felt so fucking disconnected from reality that she wanted to feel something. And then this mod's over here like, yeah, I got the fucking cat crown. I'm not going to do it again unless I want to go viral because then she'll turn into a cat girl. And maybe this is Peach. She knows how Peach feels now. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. This is so unbelievably peak. So fucking peak. As much as I'd love to go for more, my voice is fucking killing me. So we're gonna pick the words and I'm gonna stop. Going after Luigi was really funny. We'll write a little bit for Toad. Green. Delfino. 2401? The fuck? Red. Turnpike. Redhead. Tracker. Cannoli. Power Stars. Coin. Vacuum. Sprixie? I didn't mean to click that. I fat fingered. Toadette. Star Festival. Yoshi. Spores. Wedding. Ravioli. Bagel. That's Luigi. Vibe? Who's Vibe? Peach. I have no idea who we got. I have no fucking idea. Andy, PTSD. Oh no. The next day. What? What do you mean? Why is it CDI now? Why is it CDI now? What? Nice of Monica to invite us over for a club meeting, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of poems. Luigi, look. It's from Monica. Dear pesky plumbers, Sayori lost control and destroyed the entire club room. The princess, Toad, Yuri, and Natsuki and I are now permanent guests in the afterlife because Sayori killed us. I dare you to forgive her if you can. What? All the friends are dead, Luigi. And you are responsible. It's your fault, Sayori. What? You know what they say? All losers bring loss. And they're never coming back. Not ever. If you need instructions on how to deal with the guilt of killing everyone you love, check out the enclosed instruction book. No, this is Sayori having a nightmare. No! It was just a dream. What's going on? I haven't had a nightmare like that since he moved away. Oh, I think I'm coming down with a fever as well. I can't let that stop me. I gotta get ready for school. Chat, is this gonna actually have a fucking story? Is this gonna have an actual fucking story? Any screenshot from this mod is peak. No, really. Trauma music. Oh god. Oh no, what is happening? I'm getting kind of scared. Is this gonna actually include horror? Is this gonna have actual horror in it? Chat, is this gonna have a second act? Oh my god, is it? Oh goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. And it's not even using any vanilla dialogue. Everything in this has been completely original. The amount of work that went into this is genuinely impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I would love to continue, but I'm gonna blue ball us for now because I want to play some Slay the Princess and I really need to give my voice a rest. Anybody listening on YouTube, scroll back to the beginning of the video and listen to my introduction, and then scroll back to this point and listen to me talking, and you will hear how coarse my voice has gotten from voicing this stream. So I'm gonna do Slay the Princess next, but what the narrator will read for me when the shitpost is peak. I wouldn't even call this a shitpost. I would call this a silly post. But it's kind of fucking peak. Well, that'll do for now. Thank you guys very much for joining and enjoying this with me. We'll definitely be seeing this through to the end because I'm really fucking loving this mod without any irony stated in my statement. And I'll be back super soon. Probably about 10:50, so like 5 minutes. You're on a path in the wood. That's right. We're on a path to Sayori's house. In that house is a goober. And inside that goober is depression. Okay, let's stop. That's it. See you soon.